Well, here we are going to show a tutorial, me and my little kid.
Hi.
And what we are going to do now is to show how to create a simple HTML page. And each HTML starts with this. And one page has one header and one body.
Yeah.
There. Now, my little kid here, his name is Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Hi.
How are you today?
I am good.
Do you like when I'm teaching you how to code?
I don't know.
I think this is good because I'm also teaching myself to speak English. Okay. Now you can see what I wrote there in the page.
Yes.
Can you type some text in the body?
Okay.
Do you see what is happening on the right side?
Is index.
My name is. Can you see that on the right side?
Yes.
Now we are going to do some tricks here.
What is it for tricks?
There. Did you see some changes?
Yeah.
What happened?
It got.
Bolder. It is called bolder.
Yeah.
And do we need to type text in uppercase? No, we can do in lowercase. What we are going to do now is to change so we have lowercase everywhere. And as you can see there, it doesn't matter if these
Doesn't matter.
what we can call it now commands. Usually these commands or the thing I'm changing here is it is called tags or elements. And do you know what type of applications that can interpretate, I think it's called, this type of information? Is the little kitten there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I?
Do you know what type of applications that can understand this text?
Oh shit.
Do you know what a browser is for type of application? Have you do you surf on the internet sometimes?
Yeah.
Do you know what type of application you are using when you surf on the internet?
Not really.
Those applications are called browser. You browse the internet, and when you jump to one page, you go to pages that are someone have written text, and these texts have a lot of these type of tags in it. Because a browser can understand this type of structure. And why do you think it is written like this?
What?
Why don't they just why don't the browser just understand this text? Why does it need to have this less than and bigger than? These signs, that sign, that character, do you know what that character is for?
I don't know.
It is called less than.
Uh,
Do you know why it's called less than?
no.
Lesser. Do you know, can you see the arrow? It's like an arrow. And that means that the things that are on the left side is lesser than that on the right side. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't know.
We can talk more about that, but as for now, a browser understands these type of markup. It is also called markup. It's like a way to write text, and the browser understands. And what the browser does is this text. It doesn't. You can write it like this. Oh. As you can see on the right side here, even if I change it, that doesn't changes. It doesn't change on the right side.
But how can it?
Only if I type something here, it is going to change. Because the browser understands this text. And it looks for that character. If it finds that one, it knows, here is a command. HTML. That is something that the browser is going to process, and it has logic in it to understand what this has some meaning for the browser. This has some meaning, and that is a meaning. All things that are in these type of characters has meaning for the browser. And B, as you can see, will inform the browser that this text should be written in a bold font. Do you understand? If I change the B to an U,
It got smaller.
yes, and also a line under the text. That was because the browser understands that command, and if it is in the body, if you see here, if I copy this and write that in the head,
What is Fanny?
oh, it was right. That wasn't meaning. Okay, I would. I don't really think that is correct, but we can skip that for now. What I wanted to we do like this. It is easier to read the text if these tags are indented. Do you know what indented means?
No.
Did you see what I moved the text to the right here? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Do you know why I did that?
No.
Because if I do that, it is easier to match because each element has a start and an end. Can you see? Start here, ends there.
Yeah.
And you can see that it ends there because it has a backslash. That sign is called a backslash. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. And if you indent these elements like this, it is easier for a programmer or someone who is creating this page to see matching elements, because then you just can, I have a body here and I want to see where does it end. It ends there. Because if I have a lot of this one, we are going to add one more element here. There. Now I'm going to, can you see?
How did you do that?
I copied that text and pasted it a lot of times here. Now, can you see that the body?
And it's an end.
Yes, it ends there. And that is why we indent this. And all text that is in this body is indented 3 characters more. And that means we can see all text that are enclosed in this body, and we can see that very easy because that text is indented. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This text is owned by the body.
Oh no.
This is like a bag. Do you
Yeah, now I know.
we have put all this text in the body bag, but now we are writing it like this when we are going to program. And this is the main structure of an HTML page. How is T? Can you say T in English? How is that? I don't remember.
What?
I'll skip it.
Never mind.
I will be better in English here because I can feel that it's been so long since I spoke English. Okay,
What?
but
Spoke.
speak.
Speak.
We are speaking now to each other. Okay. And did you know what that element did?
No.
It jumped to the next line.
Oh.
If I write something here, can you see where the text is placed?
Yes.
Where, as you can see, it braked. The line was broken here, and it went below and started on the new line.
Yeah.
So this BR break, it breaks the line and start on a new line. So that informs the browser, now we are going to move to next line. What I want you to do now, can you write text in bold? And you can write, it's late now.
It's late now.
Yes. And you should write that text in a bold font. It's not bold.
How do you mean?
This text is not bold. How did I do to get the text thicker?
Was it this?
Try.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are you doing now?
I did wrong.
Okay, try. Okay.
No.
Is that text bold?
What do you mean with bold?
Thicker text.
Oh, no, no. No.
Yes, but the last should also be it should be same there. Yeah, now it's correct.
I didn't remember.
No, I understand. This all these elements. There are a lot of elements, and you can modify elements also. This is very. If you learn when we learn more about these elements, we will do a lot more. Add intelligence to these elements.
I thought you mean you first, but
Okay. Now U is underlined. We can also check this E, I. Can you see?
what's happening if I?
Can you see what how does the text look now? That is called italic. As you can see, the text is.
Wait, what happened if I copy it?
Try.
Oh. Wait. Oh my God. I did.
Yes. It's not dangerous.
What happened if we take this? Okay.
Okay, we can try something that the browser doesn't understand. There are some elements that the browser understands, but if you write like this, was there any change in the text now?
It didn't change.
No. Do you know why?
Yes.
Why?
It didn't understand what
hey. Age. Yeah, because these elements that we have written here in the browser, there are some elements, some names that the browser understands. But if you write names that the browser doesn't understand, it just skip those and move. The browser ignores. You can write H1. Start with H1.
Now it's yeah.
But that wasn't it. It should look differently.
H1. What?
Wait a minute. I think that if we open the browser with that... Wait. That is what it should look like. This text was a little bit too small. If you do... Wait a minute.
Where did it go?
Wait. I will show you. And now I reload. Can you see what these 3 lines of text?
Yeah.
Why is that larger than that one and that one?
You did H1, H2, H3.
Yes. H1 means that it's a large text. H2 is not that large, and H3 is smaller than H1 and H2. And those elements is something that the browser understands. It understands H5, but not we are going to
This is not H5.
yes. Do you think it understands all these?
Yes.
Not really. We can test. I did. No, H6. I don't think that should.
Try 10.
We do 10. Yes, it's. But I think 5 was the last one. We can see now.
If the 10 doesn't work, it's 9.
10 doesn't work.
Take 9.
Now we take 7. Yeah, it doesn't understand 7. 6 is the last one. And doing that we can...
Wait, can I copy?
yeah, but what we have done here now is that we have shown how we can type text in an HTML page, and that text is a browser understands these elements. But I think we are going to stop this tutorial now, and next one we are going to do some new things. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.